I added OGKROE to my team and simulated 10 seasons.
Honey Badger himself swapping seats with Carlos Sainz during the summer break. Still managed to get only 9th in the Drivers' Championship. Who said that Daniel is underrated. Nonetheless, it is Max Verstappen adding another championship to his name. As expected after the real life Formula 1 2022 season. 15 wins for the Dutchman, playing a massive role in helping Red Bull taking the Constructors' Championship. The interesting part, Leclerc, he did start the season strong with 3 wins and the DNF for Verstappen in Australia, but Ferrari's pit wall were clowns during the middle of the season. They even finished barely ahead of McLaren. The rest of the top 10, Russell, Perez, Hamilton, Norris, surprisingly with a win to his name. Same for Russell. And then Sainz, Alonso, Ricciardo and Ocon. OGKROE, 13 points. Coulthard finished 11th with 9. Nassi 13th with 4 points. Contract renewal time by Coulthard. And hello, mister, it's never my fault.
Did Russell give him a car's width? We're about to have a look, aren't we?
Might see it a bit better from this angle.
Nothing I could do.
Driving into me, so his own fault there, really.
What the hell happened there? Okay, plenty of space.
I mean, you didn't, George. You drove straight into the side of him.
But let's see what happened with George Russell now and Carlos Sainz. Lewis Hamilton on the right-hand side as he then goes into the corner.
Okay, this caused a massive chain reaction. It is Lance Stroll to Mercedes. Vettel was so confused by Stroll moving to Mercedes, he decided to retire. Alonso was so sad seeing Vettel leave. He's joining him at the golf course. Albon went to Alpine. And then Magnussen went to Williams. Tsunoda moved to Haas. And now Latifi is at AlphaTauri. Helmut Marko must be cooking something. And then Schumacher also went to Williams. We can't forget Ricciardo and Sainz swapping seats. Daddy Cash brought in Ocon to Aston Martin. And now we are left with 3 empty seats. Drugovic is now driving for Alpine. Piastri is now joining Aston Martin, and at Haas we see another rookie. It is Schwarzman. That's not all. The big 3 teams, Ferrari, McLaren and Red Bull, did a 3-way deal. Norris is now at Ferrari, Ricciardo is at Red Bull, and Perez is at McLaren. And that's also the starting grid for Season 2. Russell is leaving. Dickhead. Well, let's find another driver. Albon, Ocon, Jensen, Button, Magnussen. Ha! Yes, okay. Bye-bye Russell. And hello, Kevin Magnussen. First of the mid-season transfer, because Williams needs a new driver. Zhou is now driving for Williams. And Alfa Romeo brings in the rookie of... And Russell? Ha! Did not get a seat. Back to sitting at the sidelines, sucking Toto's dick. Second season, Max Verstappen continues his streak. Champion of the world with 11 wins ahead of Leclerc and Norris, who do win the Constructors' Championship with Ferrari, because yes, Ricciardo is overrated. McLaren did a good job, 3rd in the Constructors. Sainz and Perez finishing in the top 5. Hamilton 6th, his teammate Stroll, however, only got 72 points and is immediately sacked. And both ex-AlphaTauri drivers Albon and Gasly had a decent season, scoring loads more points than their teammate. Alpine, AlphaTauri 5th and 6th in the Constructors. Which brings us to the following transfers. Carlos Sainz announcing a shock retirement this early in his career, which sees Ocon to McLaren, Magnussen to Aston Martin, and we still have that open seat at Mercedes. Is Russell now back to Mercedes? Nope. Theo Poucher is there. And another rookie in Dan Ticktum joining Alfa Romeo. So who joins OGKROE for Season 3? I'm sorry, it's Russell again. It's the better deal. Bang for the buck. Mid-season, breaking news. Daddy Cash sells all his Aston Martin stakes, buys the entirety of Williams, and Schumacher gone. Stroll back in Formula 1. And the end of Season 3, Max Verstappen once again winning a championship, comfortably leading the championship as well. Ricciardo did a tiny bit better, helping the Red Bull team winning the Constructors' Championship ahead of Ferrari and McLaren. And that Mercedes team had a fall from grace, 4th with only 212 points. Hamilton already knows what's up. He retires from Formula 1. And Albon, another good season. It really needs to get to a better team. And OGKROE is back with Russell finishing in the top 10, carrying the team, scoring all the points. While Norris makes the move to Mercedes, Ferrari are mimicking Red Bull with a Dutch driver. Richard Verschoor joining the team at Ferrari. And Perez is now the teammate killer. Ocon did not do his job out of Formula 1. He gets replaced by Daruvala. Schumacher? Back at Ferrari? Surely the team is going to invest all their money on Schumacher now. So hopefully he can get in the top 10. Let's take a look at the standings. Oh. No Schumacher. Damn. Okay. The championship battle was pretty close. Verstappen on top, only 6 points ahead of Leclerc. And the Constructors' Championship was even closer. Gasly in third with 9 wins. Okay. Still Massa ahead of Latifi in 10th. But AlphaTauri sits third in the Constructors. Let's hope they can continue this good streak. And even Lance Stroll in the top 10. Carrying Williams with 102 points. What a season this was. Albon sticking out with Alpine. Fourth in both championships. And OGKROE is pointless. And at the end of the season, Verstappen couldn't handle this much pressure again. He announced his retirement. And does that mean there is another crazy transfer window in the making? One Dutchman traded in for another Dutchman, Richard Verschoor, joining Ricciardo in there, who still has a seat somehow. Zhou is sacked after being beaten by Lance Stroll. That's deserved. And Alfa Romeo finally acknowledged that Dan Ticktum is a dick and does not deserve a seat in Formula 1, bringing in Liam Lawson and Latifi going back to his old love. And none other than Bottas joining AlphaTauri. And guess who's back? Ocon is back. Now at Alfa Romeo. Schumacher and Daruvala swapping seats. And Matt, okay, he did it again. Russell not accepting a new contract. I mean, another disappointing season for OGKROE. It started to look like season 5 in the actual league. I guess more is needed than just a good driver. Staff changes are needed. Welcome to OGKROE, Charles Leclerc. And now Perez takes the bait to Ferrari, never winning a championship in his life. And I forgot to type in season 5. Gasly to McLaren. Zhou is now back on the grid with AlphaTauri. And Richard Verschoor is now traded for Russell. And Liam Lawson is now gone from the grid because Richard Verschoor joins Alfa Romeo. Yeah! Gasly! Champion of the world! You're welcome, by the way, Pierre Gasly. Leclerc was on his way to finally become a champion with Ferrari, but the OGKROE team snatched him away. That's so nice though, seeing an OGKROE driver third in the championship. Albon had an even better season with Alpine, finishing second, with Alpine being the third constructor. Even more evidence for was Ricciardo. Russell had half a season and he got 5 wins and finished ahead of him in the championship. Norris is the only Mercedes driver in the top 10. Leclerc did shit and is let go for next season. Drugovic gone from the grid. And Russell for some reason can't go too long without Toto. He is now back at Mercedes. And Red Bull still need that Dutch fan base. Richard Verschoor back at Red Bull. Schumacher for some reason leaving McLaren, going to Alfa Romeo. And Ocon is kicked from a team once again. Which leaves us with a couple of empty seats again. Alpine picking up Boucher. Ticktum is back at Aston Martin. Yuri Phipps, now the driver at Alfa Romeo besides Schumacher. And at McLaren we see a new face in Fittipaldi. Oh damn, okay, another big mid-season transfer window. Fittipaldi, gone. Dan Ticktum, nice, gone. Phipps, bye-bye. Zhou, bye-bye as well to you. And Latifi? Well, we have to say go TV now. He is at McLaren. Schwartzman takes his seat at Williams. Another rookie in Zendali is joining Aston Martin. Piastri back at the grid. And this time he is at AlphaTauri. Teammates with Valtteri Bottas. Daruvala to Alfa Romeo. Back again. Yes, Ocon is back again at Ferrari this time. Gasly, 21 wins to his name. Albon taking the other win. Red Bull, they missed a big opportunity with Gasly. Back-to-back champion with McLaren. Single-handedly winning the Constructors' Championship as well. Mercedes with an all-British lineup led by a German, an angry German, doing a decent job again. Albon continuing doing great things at Alpine. Leclerc scores 204 of 209 points. Verschoor beats Ricciardo. For some reason Ricciardo is still there for the marketing money, I guess. And Albon on his own, ex-Red Bull driver, scoring more points than the Red Bull team. Well done, Mr. Helmut Marko. Releasing 2 great drivers. Is he still cooking something? And you may have thought the mid-season transfer window was crazy. Well, watch this. And there are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seats open. And if you no longer go for a gap that exists, you are no longer a racing driver, or whatever the quote was. Fittipaldi takes the gap at Ferrari. Latifi, for some reason, is now back at Haas, and he is being replaced by Guan Yu Zhou. Then Daly to Alfa Romeo. Drugovic now at Mercedes. Rookie in Lundgaard is at Alpine. Beckman is at Alfa Tauri. Deleda to Aston Martin. Really, Helmut Marko? Dan Ticktum at Red Bull mid-season transfer window. Yes, Dan Ticktum finally bye-bye. Fittipaldi gone from Ferrari, Deleda, Beckman and Schwarzman. They are free agents now. Drugovic from Mercedes to Ferrari. Lundgaard now to Aston Martin. Welcome back, Piastri. You're now at Williams, joined by Lance Stroll. Also Liam Lawson seeing a return to the Formula 1 grid at AlphaTauri. And for Alpine, it is Daruvala back at the French team. And for some reason, Theo Pourchaire back to Mercedes. Okay. And okay, Ocon, the goat of finding his way back to the Formula 1 grid. The Red Bull decided to pick up the French driver for the remainder of the season. And we did it! Charles Leclerc becomes champion with OGKROE in a tight battle with Gasly. The new and improved OGKROE staff team has made Charles Leclerc champion of the world. And for the rest of the results, Norris, Zhou, Albon, close battle for 3rd, Drugovic 6th, beating Perez. Hey, Nassi at 9th. And then why the Red Bull had 2 drivers for the season, making Ricciardo the best driver for Red Bull in the championship standings. Helmut, he needs to stop cooking. And for the constructors, McLaren still beating OGKROE, since Nassi really needs to stick to commentating. But yeah, it's not F1 manager, so he has to stay in the team to finish off the My Team season. Spoiler alerts, follow OGKROE Twitch for F1 23 manager streams. And for the end of season driver transfers, we are saying goodbye to Schumacher, Lundgaard, Lawson and Zendali. And Ricciardo finally finishing his season on a high, beating his teammates. He is saying outscoring his teammates and now retiring from the sport. Okay, well, let's fill in the gaps. Stroll is to Alfa Romeo again. Dan Ticktum, he's back on the grid, this time for Aston Martin. And Fittipaldi is now joining AlphaTauri because it rhymes. Bolt, Helmut Marko, Sato to Alfa Romeo, and Go TV at the Red Bull. Daruvala now driving for Haas, and Beckman is back on the grid for Alpine. Schwarzman also back on the grid. He is joining Williams. Well, bring in the result for season 8. Surely Go TV has won a race. Oh, Latifi, sacked. Schumacher now at Red Bull, and Beckman is replaced by Liam Lawson. But did Leclerc get his 2nd championship? 6th? Scoring all points for OGKROE. Congrats, Gasly. 14 wins and another championship. Schumacher, he got 2 wins, almost beating Ocon. Fittipaldi doing a great job at AlphaTauri, but sacked. Pourchaire doing shit again, of course, sacked. Bottas also gone, announcing his retirement. Tsunoda retiring. Sato quitting the game. Liam Lawson leaving Alpine. And let's see what the game decides to do for the rest of the seats. Magnussen and Fury Phipps at Alpine. Verschoor once again at Ferrari, together with Perez. Beckman joining Stroll at Alfa Romeo. And AlphaTauri. Albon is back. Armstrong joining them. AAA team. Unlike F1 23, definitely not a AAA game. Drugovic now at Haas. Latifi at Austin. Lundgaard to Mercedes for some reason, which makes this the driver roster for season 9. The mid-season transfers. Anything spicy? Yes. Verschoor joining Mercedes. Pourchaire keeps coming back. He is now at Ferrari. Liam Lawson replacing Fury Phipps at Alpine. And really, then ticked him at AlphaTauri, which leaves the Aston Martin seat open. Bottas, coming back from retirement, wanting to get another fat paycheck, joining the team for the ultimate season, and we finally won them both. A massive 16 wins for our two-time champion Charles Leclerc. Let's go for a third championship in season 10 as we sign him for another season. For the rest of the standings, Schumacher strong third, ahead of teammate Ocon. Joe strong second driver at McLaren. Norris enjoying the paycheck at Mercedes. Nassi, the best Dutch driver, ahead of Verschoor and ahead of Liam Lawson. Pourchaire beating Perez, who enjoyed his tequila a bit too much this season, finishing 14th with 29 points. And now for season 10. The last season starting for Mercedes. Yuri Vips and Norris. Perez still at Ferrari, joined by none other than Fittipaldi. And Albon got Red Bull flashbacks at AlphaTauri, deciding to retire, and replacing him is Lundgaard. Deruvela is now replaced by another Dutchman, Fiscal, joining the team, and Deruvela replacing the GOAT at Aston Martin. And also Armstrong is back. He's now at Williams, replacing Schwartzman. Okay, bro, what the fuck? Pourchaire back at Ferrari. How does he keep doing it? And Bottas finally saying goodbye to the sport forever. Aitken is replacing him for the remainder of season 10. What the fuck is this? Leclerc and Gasly swapping seats in the middle of the season in their championship fight? And you got to be fucking kidding me. Leclerc winning it all, but he likes McLaren better. What about their entire history together, man? Helping us build this team, winning championships, drivers and constructors. But whatever, man. We got second in the drivers championship and the constructors championship, and another top 10 appearance for Nassi.